Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tornado Survival, Season 7, Episode 18. And you're probably wondering what this massive checkerboard thing is behind me. Well, every season I've built a massive sugarcane farm, and we're pretty much out of sugarcane at this point. I'm struggling. The fact that I even have semi-close to a stack of rockets right now is insane. So yeah, we're gonna build a big sugarcane farm because the one in the underground base just is not cutting it. It's sure it's been okay, but like for as much as I've burned through rockets already this season, trying to fly back and forth between the two bases, it's been ridiculous. So we're gonna build this sugarcane farm, but there's a couple things that need to be done prior to doing this, and I've already started on one. I did it like 2 weeks ago at this point. I built a small little pumpkin farm in the underground area, but that's not going to cut it for this project. So we're going to have to build a big one like I've done in, for example, Season 5, where I had like a massive straightaway of pumpkins. I'm probably not going to make it as big, considering like just like 3 harvests of it was enough. So I don't want to like cheap out in this world, and I want to take my time basically is what I'm trying to say. So I'll show you this little pumpkin farm. It's in one of these hallways. Yeah, so it's been growing nicely. I haven't really been over here that much, so the fact that these are pretty much all of these are to this is kind of incredible. So we got 6, which is I don't think that's going to be enough. Also, sorry about my frames. I don't know what's going on. My computer's been having some issues lately, so that's always wonderful. It could just be because we're down here and it's usually laggy down here because of the storage room. I'm unsure if I have any pumpkins laying in here. It's not looking like it. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And I'm gonna be putting I'm gonna build like a better podium for these at some point. I'll probably do that next episode. But that's not our focus right now. So, let's gather up some supplies. I'm probably going to gather some... Bruh, I ain't got that many bones. Go ahead and... I'll keep that 28 on me, but, everything else I'll put away. I'm unaware if we have a skeleton farm in here. I don't think we do. So, I know where a skeleton spawner is. It's literally right next to the zombie farm. So, I'll probably build a skeleton farm at some point this episode, because this is going to be a bit of a, longer episode, needless to say. Just trying to grab as much sugarcane as I can. There's 8. And, I think there's an infinite water source, yeah. So, let's go back up to the top. And we're gonna just make like a little makeshift pumpkin farm up here. Something that'll just get us going, I guess. So, probably put it like right here. I have to do a little bit of terraforming here. I've had to do that with this farm. I'm trying to make it as big as possible, but I think that'd be good enough because once we harvest it a couple times, then we'll be good. Because we're also going to use this for trading. At some point later down the road, I'm going to set up like a cleric farm, maybe just a librarian trading farm. I think that's going to be better since we can get books that way. So I'll do that at some point this season. I'll probably just... Damn it, lag. I'll probably just slap like another one of these, like just right next door at this point, because that's kind of what we're gonna have to do. That village is overflowing. Got a couple holes here from the terraforming that I've done, so we're gonna flatten this out as well. I want this to look uniform, but I just want this to be big enough to fit a little pumpkin farm. Probably won't be little. I'm gonna try to make it as big as I can. Just, the faster you can get pumpkins, the better, and the faster this process will go. And we also have to use the spider farm quite a bit for this, because I doubt I have enough wool to make all the carpets, because I've always laid carpets on top of the water so that you and the sugarcane don't fall into the water, because that gets annoying after a while. So, that's that. I think this is big enough. Just collect all this dirt so I can have some on me. And we're pretty much just going to make like a long straightaway here of water. And we're going to just push this back a little bit more. And we're going to go over 4. And we're going to do another straightaway. And then we're going to go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But push it back 1. And there's a hole here. Great. I think that'll be enough. I don't want to go crazy with this because it's not really necessary, considering I'll only use this like just to get the crap ready, the sugarcane farm going, and then I'll just never harvest it again. Well, I have another project that's going to require a bunch of these pumpkins, so they'll come in handy. I'll harvest it from time to time, but for the most part, this is just going to get used a couple times, and that's it. But I'm going to keep it here. Because you never know when I'm going to need a supply of pumpkins. I might build a bigger one underground, just for the heck of it. But it's pretty straightforward. You just fill all this in, pray that you had a hoe on you. We're going to go down and sleep anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But I kind of like what we got going on over here. We're just got a small little complex of farms. I need to finish those animals' farms. I'm probably not even really going to bother about it because I'm just going to have a bunch of animals in the barn whenever we build that. And as you saw last episode, we built a horse stable. I actually did gather all the horses off camera. Yeah, me actually doing off-camera work that I promised. Yeah, unbelievable. I'll go show you that in a few minutes. But I did get a few different variety of horses, so it's a little thing to note right there. So we're going to grab a hoe out of here. This is all I got. And we'll grab these pumpkin seeds. I have a lot left over because I did go searching for pumpkins, and I turned it all into seeds, and you get 4 seeds per pumpkin. So, yeah, I got some spares laying around, which is helpful. So, just going to till all of this. Hopefully this hoe lasts, which it should. Till it all, let it grow, and then harvest. Yeah, these are pretty straightforward. I've made better designs in the past, like I think in Season 4 I actually made it look semi-nice, but I can't be asked to do that. Because this isn't Season 4. Alright, so let's go ahead and plant these. This is going to take a little while to grow. And I think while we wait for these to grow, I'll probably build that skeleton farm. We don't really need the skeleton farm, so to say. And yeah, I'm already out of seeds. Luckily, I can get more with those 6 pumpkins. Well, we do need the skeleton farm, thinking about it, because it'll help us with these farms. You can't grow sugarcane with bone meal, though, which is pretty dumb. You can on Bedrock, but you can't on Java. Because Bedrock's the privileged version, even though Java's the better version. I tried to play Bedrock the other day, and I did not enjoy it, so, yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is where we're at. I think this is pretty decent size. I think it's just a little bit bigger than the one that was in Season 5. Definitely bigger than the one that was in Season 4. I think this is pretty decent size. I'm not complaining. So yeah, we'll wait for these to grow, and I guess while we do that, me going back to the house isn't really going to help them grow. But I want to show you all the horses, so you guys don't think I'm lying. Luckily, this isn't too bad of a flight. I didn't correct the back of it like I said I would. But I got a horse out here. I did add some grass and stuff. I got a horse there. All of them have saddles since I've been gathering up saddles, but I did grab a few different varieties. As you can see, this was the horse that I was riding last episode. Got a white horse here, some chests, and just a horse out there, so that there's a horse out there. And one of these horses was actually really good. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this. Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, it was that horse. That's a really good horse. I think I'm gonna take the armor off of this horse and put it on that one, and this will be my main horse. Because that is a really good horse. It jumps high and it's really fast. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with this build. I did add a crafting table on the ground just for the hell of it. And yeah, it's pretty decent. Once the trees grow around it, it'll look a little better. Because I want this to kind of have an overgrown feel to it. And we're going to fill in this hole because this is annoying. I've fallen into this a couple times. I'm trying to get like a screenshot. And yeah. And man, placing placing blocks with all this grass everywhere. It's really annoying. So that's the stable done, and I'm quite pleased with it, like I said. I think in the next episode, or maybe, because I want to mostly focus on the farms today. The sugarcane farm's going to take us a while to do. But I think starting next episode, I would like to prepare for the Enderman farm, because as you can see, this diamond pick is rough for wear, and I cannot afford to fix it, and like my elytra and stuff. My armor's pretty good, but building the Enderman farm is also going to help us start on the paracord set, because I've really been putting that off. I don't want to grind at the zombie farm. So once we get the Enderman farm going, we're going to start on the paracord armor, and oh, the tree just grew. And we'll be moving over to paracord, and then this diamond set will just be either a display set or a backup set. And I'm thinking at some point in the season I want to build an armory. That'd be cool, because since I have the paracord mod, there's a few different varieties of armor. I don't think Mysterium's on this version. I think it's just paracord and emerald. Plus, there's all the vanilla armors. So it'd be really cool to build an armory. That's a definite idea. I don't think I've ever built an armory before, so this will be new for me. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stone box here. I had a horse in here at one point. And yeah, this world's a bit of a mess, if you guys couldn't tell. There's still debris everywhere from when the village got hit. And I think there's still a little bit of debris from when the windmill was hit too. Luckily that didn't really dump much of debris, but there's still some. Oh, there's pumpkins over here. How did I not see these? Go ahead and gather them, because every little bit helps. So that's 10 pumpkins right there. There might be a few more scattered, because they're pretty common in this forest biome. If there were any, they were probably picked up by tornadoes, because I think they're on my grab list. This is the same grab list that I've used in a couple other seasons, specifically Season 5. So, but yeah, you can see there's just this is bad. We'll clean it up eventually, but I'm not really worried about it right now. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of this here. Perfect amount. Whoops. Whoops. I really did not mean to do that. So the way this works, I do have torches. Just break this. If I can get the shovel, you break this. You go down 2 blocks, you place lights, and then, you place water on top, then carpet on top. Doing this is going to be a little tedious, so I'm going to make a bunch of buckets, and then just fill them. And luckily that well is still there, so I'll just put an infinite water source here. But this is what you do. How many more of these do I have, too? So yeah, slowly but steady. Slow and steady wins the race, And then, of course, you plant the sugarcane, and you place the carpet and whatnot. But we don't have the carpet right now. Hello? Yeah, that was weird. So yeah, this is going to be a tedious process, and very time-consuming. But it's going to be worth it in the end, because then we'll have unlimited paper, and hopefully unlimited emeralds, and unlimited fireworks once we get the mob farm going. Then I'm probably going to build a creeper farm at some point, because like I said, I have a lot planned for this world, and wanting to go find that mesa biome. We're going to have to explore for a while. I don't know where it is, but one of my friends used Biome Finder. I told him not to tell me the coordinates, but he said it was like 7,000 blocks away from here, which is nothing considering the Mending Villager is somewhere that way. So we're going to be flying a bit. I don't know what direction it's in, but yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably back that way. So that just seems, yeah, it just seems like it's the way to go. So I'm gonna do some work off camera. I'm gonna get that skeleton farm built, and I guess I'll cut in with hopefully some progress made on this, and yeah, we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so it has been some time, and I've gotten most of the farm done. There's a corner in the back that I haven't gotten done. I've been working on it for a couple hours just non-stop, and I've actually enjoyed it, surprisingly. I've got all the pumpkin lights in and stuff. My biggest like setback with this has been wool. So what I've been doing is I've been flying out. We got this pair of shears right here. I've been flying out and finding herds of sheep and then just shearing all of them. That's how I've been getting all the wool. And I've been harvesting the farm as I go. So I get sugarcane, and then I got the infinite water over here, and this farm and the one down at the bottom. So it's been a pretty decent speed here. See we're on day 310. I started this episode on day 298. So yeah, I've put a couple days on the world doing this, and it's kind of crazy to see we're already on day 310. It's kind of insane. I am running a little low on torches though, but that's not a big deal. Starting to run low on food as well. But it's been pretty straightforward. I've been using the paracord shovel for this since it's a lot slower than my efficiency shovel. So it's just been making this more enjoyable since I'm not having to constantly fix blocks and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically the sugarcane farm there, and then I also did the skeleton farm. I didn't decorate it or anything. I just made it functional, so I'll take you over to that now. If you remember when we first found the zombie spawner, there was a skeleton spawner a couple blocks away from it. So what I've done is I've just dug a tunnel here, and this is how I've been getting to it. I'll eventually set up like a proper way to get in, but just been going up here, going through here. And then I've got a little staircase right here that goes down to it, and yeah, it's not pretty, but it works. The iron trapdoor is just to help the XP not go into the hopper, because that's all I had at the time. And yeah, it's just where you AFK, and they don't all fall down because since bedrock is like, right there, I can't really have this go any deeper, so it's just what we're having to work with. I'll demonstrate it real quick though. You just sit in here for a few minutes, let a few spawn in, take a sip of a nice cold Coca-Cola. Great stuff. Just let them spawn in. Alright, there's a little herd that spawned in there, so let's go ahead and let them fall. And yeah, this has been working well. I've taken some bones from here, but yeah, doesn't really mend my stuff all that well. My pickaxe has a little more durability than what it did earlier, because I've been using this off and on. Got a few more levels. So yeah, that's how this works. I normally sit up here for about like 5-ish minutes, let them spawn in, and there's a bunch, and it's a decent flow. But we're not here to waste time this episode. We're here to get all this done. So I don't know what else I want to do after the sugarcane farm. I think, because I know this episode, oh god, yeah, I gotta fix that. I know this episode hasn't really been that long, so what I'm gonna do after I finish the sugarcane farm is we'll start gathering the supplies for the Enderman farm, which I'm pretty sure I already have, but we'll see. So we'll start gathering the supplies we need for that, and I guess we'll use this really quick. I don't ever use this zombie farm because it's not really that efficient. It's more or less just my rotten flesh farm for the village, because I got 7 emeralds there because I traded what was in here. I think we'll get one more zombie so that I can get 38 pieces, just so that we can get one more emerald. And I did take some chests from here to put in there, so that'll be mine and your secret. Let's just let this guy fall. Actually, looks like there's 2 of them, so hopefully we can get up to 38 rotten flesh from this. Bruh. We're 1 short. It's fine. Let's just get out of here and I guess get back to work. So I'm going to first fly back. I'm going to finish where's the farm? I'm gonna finish this corner here. Then I'll cut back in and show you guys me harvesting the farm because I'm gonna let it fully grow. And then I guess we'll either do the Enderman farm resource gathering, or it's a little laggy. I don't know what the problem is. We'll either gather the stuff for the Enderman farm, or we'll do another wither. Kind of leaning towards the wither, so that we can have a beacon ready for when we do the airport tower build, which will probably be the next build. So, yeah, I'll make up my mind on that, and if I decide to do the wither, we'll start in the nether in the next clip. Okay, so I've decided it's actually like, I don't know, 12 hours later. I've decided that we're going to gather the supplies for the Enderman farm, because I really don't feel like grinding wither skulls. And while we do this, I'm going to talk about my disappointment with the way the series is performing. Like, my disappointment is beyond measurability. So, as some of you might know, I uploaded the, my late April Fool's video, I guess you could say, Tornado Survival Season 8, Episode 1. That video got the views in one day that I would get when I was on Season 5. And then I upload the last episode, because I'm recording this the same day I released the last episode. It's about to be midnight, but the Season 7 episode it's like I had just started YouTube because of just how awful the views were. My disappointment with how poor the series is performing, like I've already said, is beyond measurability. So with that, I can't promise that I'm going to keep doing this series much longer. Like, I honestly have a sense that this might be the last episode of Tornado Survival because of just how disappointed I am. I know it sounds selfish. I said this last episode as well. But it's like, what's the point of doing a series that you've had such like a strong desire and love for years, just to see it fall off like how my series is? Like, Season 5, like, compare Season 5 to this season. This has been my worst performing season that I've ever done, yet it's been one of the better seasons. So, I honestly don't really know what to say, other than I'm strongly disappointed, and I can't promise that I'm going to keep doing this series along with this channel, because even views on other videos I make don't impress me. It's like, what's the point of having, close to 1,000 subscribers and you're getting views like you only have 50 subscribers? Like, it's honestly just kind of a joke, and honestly so demotivating, and honestly just, it's really making me second guess if I should really keep this channel going. Honestly, have a slight regret in starting YouTube, like, at this point. But, I'm only doing it for the fun of it, and, I know for a fact that I will never see the partner program, because the watch time is an utter joke. And sure, this is just me moping and complaining, yeah, sure. But, think about it. When you do something for as long as I have, my 5-year anniversary is coming up, in the summer. I've been doing this, like, on a consistent grind for 5 years with very minimal breaks. And yes, I've taken a few breaks here and there, but, they've never been long-term breaks. Like, I've never gone off for, like, a year, or however long most people take a break for. And, I should really get a beacon over here. That would probably help. But, this is basically just me saying, like, I'm so disappointed in the way this channel's performing. I'm so disappointed in the way this channel is gone. It's beyond measurability. And frankly, if this channel makes it to 2025, then that's honestly a miracle. But, I strongly sense that once this series ends, which honestly might be soon, I don't think I'm going to keep posting, because there's no point. I mean, the Roblox video performed alright. It's been one of the best performing videos I've had in a while. And you guys seem to enjoy it, which I'm glad. But, I don't want to become a full-on Roblox YouTuber. I'm not trying to ruin my channel like a certain somebody did. I won't be naming anybody, but, it's the truth. So, I'm honestly just here asking, like, what do you want to see? Like, why is the series performing so bad? Like, what's the issue? What do you guys want to see? What do you want me to do on this channel? And I'm gonna also add something. The instrumental channel isn't any better. I've uploaded 5 videos in the last week or so, and they've done awful. So that's that's something. Compared to some of the views I get on that channel, which are honestly closer to the 1,000 mark per video, but like just the last few videos I've uploaded have failed to see at least 50 views. It's just like, what's the problem, you know? Why are both my channels just falling off? Like I don't understand. Am I doing something wrong? Is there a new formula I should try? Are you guys getting sick of the formula I'm using? Or like, what do I need to do to like get this channel and the other channel somewhere? Because it was always a childhood dream of mine to have this channel be, you know, a job. Now it feels like a chore because it was never really considered a job, considering I don't make anything off this, but there's ads on like 50% of my videos. So where's my income at? It pisses me off when I go to watch a video and I get a ad about something stupid and I don't make anything from it. So, like, because I know a good few of my season 5 episodes have ads. I don't know all the videos that have ads, but I know there's a few of them that do. So it's just kind of a shame at this point. It's like, I'm not going to keep doing this if I'm not going to get anything out of it. I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining, and, well, I am, but basically, I think anybody would feel this way if their channel, like, did so good for so long that just randomly fell off. It's kind of unfortunate when you think about it. And I have the strong sense that 900 will be the last milestone that this channel reaches. And it's kind of rough to think about that, honestly. And it's, you know, it's sad. You know, I've been working on this channel for 5 years consistently. I've put so much time and effort and so much time that I could have used for other things, needless to say. I did this channel. I started it and I made it in 2017, but I started it properly in 2019, not expecting much out of it. Then it took off, and I was happy, and I don't know how many subs I've gained with Tornado Survival, because I know when I started Tornado Survival, I had, like, maybe 500-ish subscribers, so I've gained a bit with this series. I don't know if it's from just this series or a combination of all the other videos I've uploaded. I really don't feel like going through the analytics of each episode and adding all the subscribers up. That'd take a while. But, frankly, what I'm trying to say, if I'm at all making sense, is I want this channel to succeed, and it's not doing that. So, if something doesn't change over the summer, then expect to see this channel end sometime later this year. That's basically what I'm trying to point at, and it's a little kind of emotional to say that in a sense, considering, like, you know, I've been saying it for a while, but like actually saying it on a video, it's kind of sickening in a sense, and it makes you actually think about all you've done, because I've done a lot of videos. You know, I've got like maybe 600 videos on this channel coming up on it, and that's not counting all the videos I privated, because I did gain a fair bit of subscribers from, you know, the videos I used to upload. I privated all those, that's why I lost that huge chunk of views at one point, which was like 99,000. I privated all of those, so that's maybe like another 100 videos right there. Then that's not counting all the videos that I've tried to do with this series that haven't gone well. Then all the live streams I've done. I've done a lot for this channel, basically, for so long, for so many years. It's like, it's just, I don't see this channel making it. And, you know, I was hoping to have this channel, like, somewhere, and I was hoping to be in the partner program. Hopefully by this time. That was my goal. And, you know, I'll be 20 in a few years. And I was hoping to have, you know, this channel making some kind of revenue by then, so that I could keep doing this, not really have to worry about working. But that's not looking like it's going to be the case, so I have to quit being lazy about it and do stuff. So I don't know, I'm really hoping that sometime later this year, once I make the huge content change, this channel picks up again. I don't really sense it happening, considering I've already tried that, and you know, I didn't really get much out of it. So there's hope, but there's very little hope. Who's running? Oh, hello. There's very little hope for this channel, and it's, yeah. It's kind of all I really gotta say. I know that was a bit of a long little rant there, but it's honestly the truth, and I know some of you might disagree, some of you might agree. But, like, this channel it's fallen off, and there's nothing that I can do about it, really. So, that's my rant over. I'm gonna get back to grinding all this concrete, and then I guess we'll wrap up this episode. Okay, so it has been a century since the last time I recorded. It's, like, been a week or something? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm actually gonna wrap up this episode here, because I want to get this episode out. I've already recorded this outro, but my brain malfunctioned midway through it, so I figured I'd re-record it. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I did a little live stream the other night, just converting all this concrete powder into concrete. I've still got another stack here that needs converted, but I'll do that later. There's still a couple other things that I have to gather, like quartz. I don't know if I have enough. I mean, it might be enough, but it probably won't be. I don't really need that many quartz. Honestly, we should have plenty. I mean, I'll take it all, but this should be plenty. Oh yeah, we definitely don't need that much. 3 stacks should be plenty. And if not, I can always come back. But real quick, there's a little topic I want to touch on at the end of this episode. So the eclipse happened yesterday evening, and I was just very curious on your guys' experience with it. I've never really been like big into the eclipses and stuff, because like where I live, the one in 2017 was a fat joke. But this year's eclipse was actually pretty cool. It actually got dark. It didn't get pitch black like it did in some places. I think I only had like maybe 90% coverage. That's probably very inaccurate to like how much I actually got, because I know there was a part of my state that got 90%, and it didn't really seem like it. So I would guess I only got about 80-ish% coverage. That's my guess. But there's other people who got 100% coverage. A lot of people were in the path of totality for that. So if you want, you can leave your experience in the comments. I'm actually going to flash an image on the screen at this time. This is courtesy of Nev's Chance. I really like this picture, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to show you guys, so here's that. Pretty sweet in my opinion. So yeah, shout out to Chance for letting me use that picture, because goddamn, that's a beautiful picture. Like I said, I've never really been huge into stuff like that. It's something cool to touch on, and it's something to be honored to be able to experience. So it was pretty sweet, like I said, and I don't know if you guys have seen, I don't know if I showed it in the last clip or not, but this farm is done, and this one will be staying, of course. So that's pretty sweet. I did harvest it. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the eclipse, and yeah, hopefully hopefully you guys didn't go blind, because yeah, that's a trend that happens. Never look directly at the sun, especially during an eclipse. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I know this episode was a little choppy given it was spaced out horribly with each clip, but I just figured I'd record this outro now because I actually got somewhere to be today. Unfortunately, I'm going to be pretty busy this month, so episodes might be a little lackluster because of school. I've got a lot of exams and state testing that I'm starting to get sick of it because I'm testing every other month now instead of just once a year. So yeah, that's what happens when you fall behind. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, join my Discord. There's a link to that in the description, along with my second channel, Waffles Instrumentals. I uploaded a little parody video on that yesterday. So if you want to go check that channel out, it'd be greatly appreciated. That channel's kind of taking off right now. So yeah, that channel's definitely gonna hit 1K before this one does. That's just kind of what I've gathered. But yeah, it'd mean a lot if you went and supported that channel as well. Because I've mostly been focusing on that channel the past 2 months, and I plan to keep that up because that channel's a lot of fun to do. This one's fun to do as well, but really not as much. So in the next episode I'll either work on this because this still needs worked on, or I will do the Enderman farm. Probably gonna do the Enderman farm because this pickaxe it's too expensive to repair. It's like 35 levels, and I need some form of XP. So we'll probably do that next episode or the episode after that, because there's still some resource gathering that I gotta do. I gotta go do some caving off camera, but yeah. I know this was a bit of a longer outro, but I wanted to touch on the eclipse. So yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.